Hi there, this is video 46 and it is talking about renting, leasing, or purchasing. And that's one of the things that if you get into business, you'd have to worry about. Okay, so here's an example. Amanda's a civil engineer. She needs a vehicle for work. On average, she needs a vehicle on average 12 days every month. She's been renting a vehicle when she needs it. The advantage to renting is that she simply fills the gas tank and drops off the vehicle when she's done with it. The disadvantage is she has to spend time arranging for the rental, picking up the vehicle, getting home after dropping it off. She's wondering if renting is the most economical choice and is considering her options. She could lease, she could buy the vehicle, or she could rent the vehicle. Which is the best option? And I'm just going to apologize. One, sorry about the quality of the print. And two, this question is way longer than I expected it to be. So I have a feeling we may run out of paper, but that's okay. It's really excellent review. So let's look at leasing. Okay, so when you lease a vehicle, it's almost like renting. So you have it for a specific amount of time, and then you turn it back to the dealership. For example, when my son was just about ready to go out to Vancouver, we needed a car, so we actually leased one simply because I knew finances were going to be a little tight helping Junior out in BC. So by leasing the vehicle, the payments were much lower than if we had actually bought it. Anyway, let's look at Amanda and her lease. She could lease a vehicle which requires a down payment of $4,000 and lease payments of $380 per month. She would need insurance, which she would pay. She would have to pay for repairs. Okay, so 4 years. And what we're going to do is consider the cost for 4 years on these three scenarios. So the leasing, the renting, the leasing, the buying, the renting. So what does she have to pay? She has to pay a down payment. And that down payment is $4,000. Okay. And lease payments of $380 per month. So that's 12 times a year times 4 years. 380 times 12 times 4 years. So that's $18,240 for the lease payments. She would need insurance of $1,220 per year. So insurance. Now that was per year. So we're going to multiply that by 4 because we're going to calculate this out over 4 years. So 12,0 times 4. Okay, what else is in there? She would have to pay for repairs and some maintenance, which would average $50 a month. So repairs, $50 a month times 12 months times 4 years. That's $2,400. All right, now I think that's all she needs, so let's add that up. So 4,000 plus 18,240 plus 4,880 plus 2,400. All right, so that's going to be $29,520 for 4 years. That's the leasing. So that's one option. And remember and it says here, for the 4-year lease she's looking at, she would have no equity in the vehicle at the end of the term since the car would belong to the leasing company. So that means she doesn't own any of it. She can just literally take it back to the dealership, you give them the keys, and it's like, thanks, that's it. You don't own any of it. Equity means owning part of something. So if you buy a house and you put payments on it for a while, you have home equity. It becomes, we'll talk about an asset when you actually own it. But if you only own part of it, it's called equity. All right, so she could buy a vehicle. This is option number 2. Okay, for $32,800, finance it for a 4-year term, 4.5% interest compounded monthly. She would have the same insurance, repair, maintenance costs that would go with the leasing. However, she would have the vehicle at the end of it. Now, that $3,280 or $32,800 and all of this should bring to mind that we need to figure out what our monthly payments are. Mostly because we need to total them up so that we can get the amount of interest. So let's see, for purchasing is equal to R1 minus 1 plus I, the minus N over I. And I did that wrong. I should have put the other stuff first. So I'll squish it over here. P, R, I, and N. So we have monthly, oops, and it's over 4 years. So 4 times 12 is 48. I knew I should have got a bigger page here. My interest is 4.5. Divide by 100. Divide by 12. 0.5 divided by 100. Divide by 12. Oh, I'm really reading it real. And I apologize because my dog is now freaking out. 0.00375. And the amount of the loan purchasing, or we're doing the payment one, 32800. All right, so 32,800 is equal to my payment, which I don't know, 1 minus 1 plus 0.00375, the minus 48 all over 0.00375. 2,800. 1 minus 1.0020, yes, 375 to the minus 48, 0.00375. 32,800 is equal to R. 1 minus, okay, now we need to use our calculator. So I've got that. So I'm going to add the 1 to it. And then I'm going to do my exponent. Okay, so on this calculator, it's a y to the x, not the caret key. And then I need to go minus 48, 0.835551,459 over 0.00375. Oh, those of you that are going to business are going to so love your business calculators. You don't have to do all this stuff by hand, but you're going to be better mathematicians because of it. No pain, no gain, baby. That's how it works. I can't believe I just said that. Sorry. All right, so 1 minus 0.835551,459. 0.164448,541, 0.00375. Now we're going to do that division. We're almost there. 2800. Now we're going to take the number and we're going to divide it by that. $43.85294427. I want to use the magic button on my calculator. Just don't know where it is on this one. So I guess I'm not going to use that cool x to the -1 button that we have on the other calculator. So old school. Not really old school, just longhand. So 32,800 divided by 43.852944427. So my monthly payment is going to be $747.95. I don't know how well my mic is picking up, but my dog is really annoyed with somebody that's outside right now. Anyway, that's our month. Enough. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Come. This Ralph's wanting to do work. Come here. Come here. Come here and say hello. Come here. Come. See, look, Jellybean. Say hi. Are you done? Sorry. Okay, so that's per month. And she has the loan for 48 months. So let's take that. So 747.95 times 48 months. Okay, so 35,901.60. That's the car or the lease or the truck or whatever, your vehicle. But it also says she would still have the same insurance. So if I go up to the top, we'd still have the insurance. Put insurance here. And insurance was 4,880. And okay, so it said still have the same insurance. Repair and maintenance costs. So repairs was 2,400. Sorry, 2,400. And that's all. Okay. So let's take this plus 4,880 plus 2,400. All right, so 43,181.60. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so there's the car, there's the insurance, and there's repairs. So if she leased it, my page is getting too long, it would cost her $29,000 for 4 years. If she buys the car, it's $43,000. There's a third option. Third option is rental. Okay. She could continue to rent at $49.99 plus tax. Okay, so per day, let's do that first. And then we're going to multiply by, let's see, one of them is 6 and one of them is 5. So we're going to multiply by 11% because that's going to be our taxes. Let's do that. So $49.99. Just move this up and over so we can see. 39.99 times 0.11. All right, so that's going to give me 5 $50 tax. So total per day is 49.99 plus 58 point, whoopsies, not 50, too much, 5.50. Okay, 55.49. Now, if we look back at the question, it says she needs a vehicle for work on average 12 days a month. So we're going to go times 12. So that's $665.88 per month. And then you know what? I'm going to multiply it by 12 again because there's 12 months in a year. That gives me $7,990.56. And it is, whoops, so this is per year. Running out of room again. Sorry, it's a long question. Over 4 years. So 31,962.24. Never mind, sorry. I got my phone is buzzing and it's like, nah, just can't finish this. So which is the best choice? We've got leasing for $29,520. We've got the payment, the buying the car for $43,000, or we've got renting it for $31,000. What's the answer? I don't know. I have no idea what you'd want to do, because you can make an argument for almost all of them. If it's purely money, then leasing is the better choice. Okay, I just want to do a quick calculation here. And this is really not part of the question, but it's gonna, to me, it's gonna clarify stuff. I want to find out how much she has to pay per month. So 4 years is 48 months. So I'm going to take 29,520 divide by 48. 29,520 divided by 48. So that's going to be, whoopsies, $615 per month. And that looks like it is, that includes insurance and it includes repair and stuff like that. Okay, if we buy it, that's going to be 43,181.60 divided by 48. 43,181.6 divided by 48. All right, so that's going to be almost $900 a month. So $899.62 per month. And renting is $665.88 per month. Okay, now you just stole that number from right there. Well, that really didn't clarify it too much for me. Leasing is definitely the cheapest. If you're going straight monetary, that can be good. But with leasing, there'd be this amount plus gas. So basically the leasing and the rental, or sorry, the leasing and buying are actually going to be a little bit higher per month because you still have to pay gas. Rental isn't that much more expensive. It's another 50 bucks a month. So you might, Amanda might want to see how much she's paying for gas. And if she's spending over, oh, wait a minute. She has to put gas in the car. Okay, forget it. Gas is not an option. Gas isn't, she has to pay for gas in all the cars. Sorry. This is the cheapest. This may or may not be the easiest one, because then if you decide you're done, or you don't like the company, or you get a new job somewhere, you can just stop renting. But it did say in the question that there's a hassle of picking up the vehicle and dropping it off and things like that. I think she should go to Enterprise, because Enterprise rentals do pick you up. The choice about buying, if she can afford it, then she's got a car at the end of 4 years. If you're leasing or you're renting, you're just spending money. You're not getting anything out of it. So I don't know what the right answer is. If I gave you something like this on a test, as long as you backed up your decision with some sound, with some reasoning, I'd say sure. All right, that was a long question, but really good review. Thanks.